This video is going to be a short video on how to breathe during a back squat. We're talking for strength training, so we're doing low reps. We're going kind of 5 reps and under. So the breathing does become a bit more specific given this scenario. So the reason we want to take a big breath in is we want to kind of assist our bracing. So when I say bracing, we're trying to increase intra-abdominal pressure. We're trying to reduce how much our spine moves during a squat. It's always going to move anyway, but if we can reduce how much it moves, we can then have more force output through the hips, knees and ankles, which is where we want the movement coming from, as opposed to our spine. With all of that in mind, we're going to pretend like we're in a neck-high pool of water. So all the breathing is going to happen at the top of the movement. Let me show you what I mean. Big breath in at the top, and we're holding. So all my breathing happens at the top of the movement. When I take my big breath in at the start, I'm only going to do short, sharp breaths for the rest of my set. Now it is kind of up to you how you approach that sort of scenario. I could probably hold my breath for the whole 5. What I want to make sure we're doing is we're not blacking out when we do that. So you might want to maybe hold your breath for 2 sets of 2 and then a single at the end of your set of 5. Let me show you what I mean. Find what works for you. The idea being is we're keeping that intra-abdominal pressure by having that breath kept in. If you're breathing during your descent, you haven't gathered the air, which, like I said, assists your bracing. We want to assist our bracing, once again, so that our spine doesn't move quite as much as it normally would, without said brace, without said breathing. What the caveat I want to add to this is when you hit your sticking point, if you hit a sticking point, is we want to start breathing out, because that's when it gets really tough and kind of we're going towards the oh no, we might be blacking out sort of scenario. So let me show you what I mean when we hit our sticking point. So I've gathered my air, and now I've hit my sticking point. I'm going to start to breathe out, and then I can rack it. So I don't want to release all my air in the sticking point because I've lost all my tension. I want to try and keep as much tension as I can whilst I breathe out. So it's going to be a slower breath out. So that is your breathing economy or efficiency during a back squat.